Hi, I'm here with my good friend Martin Fulkemer and distributor for Huber Technic for Canada. So Martin, we were chatting there about the age-old question of cows with longer hoofs when they're on rubber.
Yep.
So what's your discussion point on that?
Well, yeah, that comes up in a lot of conversations on the farm with producers. That well, what happens if I put all rubber on my floor? Will the cow's hooves grow even longer than they were before? What's to wear the hoof down? Because a lot of the thinking is we need concrete to wear the hoof down. But the thing is, if you look back, how we used to have cows out on pasture, most of them were on pasture 8 to 10 months a year. They didn't have the concrete to wear their hooves down. So it makes you think, well, why are the hooves, why do we have so much trimming? But the point being is when the cows are walking on concrete, there's a mechanism inside the hoof called the corium. And the corium basically regulates hoof growth. So what happens is when a cow is walking on concrete all the time, the corium is irritated. So actually what it does is accelerates hoof growth. So by accelerating hoof growth, yeah, that's their natural defense mechanism to being on concrete. So what happens when we put a herd on rubber flooring is now the cow is gaining what it lost on pasture. It's getting the shock absorption that it had on pasture, and the corium isn't irritating anymore, and the hoof growth actually slows down and gets to the normal rate again. So most of our producers are in a habit of trimming twice a year anyway. So the growth is basically trimmed. It's not wearing on the concrete, but the benefit, of course, is the heel now gets thicker on the cow. So now we have less wrapping of the hooves, less sole ulcers, less cracked heels. So it all works in conjunction. So yeah, once you've put a cow on all rubber flooring, the hoof growth actually slows down.
Okay, and is there like a little bit of a changeover period? So when cows come onto rubber for the first time, does it take a while for them to balance, or?
Usually there might be a 6-month transition period because that corium has been irritated and that growth is still there. But yeah, like I mentioned earlier, trimming twice a year. We're only talking a few millimeters a month, and the hoof actually grows anyway. So to add to that, I mean, a lot with the feet and legs on cows too. A lot of times nutrition's blamed for feet and leg problems in the barn, and if that was true, then we should see feet and leg problems on all 4 feet if it's a nutritional problem.
Okay.
But actually 90% of feet and leg problems are in the back legs. So a lot of that has to do with concrete concussion.
Okay.
And the other thing is the genetic makeup of a cow. The front legs are attached to tendons and ligaments, and the back leg is actually a ball and socket joint. So when it actually is walking up and down, you have all that concrete concussion going back into the skeletal system. That's why we see more feet and leg problems on the back legs than the front legs.
Okay. Martin, thank you for that, and thank you for sharing.
Thank you.